When I was in college, my freshman year, I had a film professor go up to the class one day, and he presented a movie called The Room by Tommy Wiseau. And he told the class that this was the most important film you'll watch because it teaches you everything on how not to make a movie. For starters, the acting's not good. There's a lot of obvious screening. I mean, you could look up every video that details everything wrong with The Room. It'll be right there, but it's a great learning tool. And that lesson stuck with me, and it applies pretty much to everyday life if you look at it. Because, everyone says, oh, look up to good examples, but sometimes look at the wrong examples and you can learn from them. Because if you just gloss over it, you're not going to learn anything. So, when I got iCLone in 2011, I think, I pretty much, that's a good example is I did not get the best first impression of iCLone. I thought it was very clunky. I've seen a lot of work with it. It isn't the greatest. So I just kind of steered away from it until I got my copy from the Hard Passion competition. Then one day, when I was making films, suddenly the lesson from The Room started coming back. And I looked at these really bad iClone productions and thought, I could learn something with it. So I figured out what usually goes wrong. People will not have idle. And I started playing around with iClone a lot more. So I noticed that there's idle animations. Oh, there's transition curves. People just leave it on linear instead of ease in and ease out. People don't use the timeline. People don't utilize camera work. People don't even utilize lighting, which I made mistakes, but I just kind of realized these years later that you could take the faults of others and you can actually use it as a learning tool. And even today, even look at your own work and see what you do wrong. Because if you just gloss over the facts and you just continue on your way, you're not going to learn anything. So, not only that, but it bothers me when everyone says good job. And that's it. I always want more. I love reviews that tear apart my work like a tornado. I love it because it teaches me. You can never be perfect. You always strive for better. You always do. And that's it. You can learn a lot from good, but you actually can learn quite a lot from bad.